Hey guys, it's Goosebumps Completionist, and today I'm bringing you another Goosebumps haul. It's been a while. I've been in a reading slump recently. I definitely plan on making reviews very soon. I want to thank you all for 900 subscribers. If you've seen my community post and my announcement there, please go check that out. Deals with Goosebumps talk type of video subjects. So go put in your input and let me know what you want to see there. But I got some stuff I picked up that I want to show you that I've kind of accumulated. I don't really have much. Some of the stuff I have put away, and I can definitely add to another video at some point. But I just want to show you some stuff I picked up recently. So yeah, might as well get into it. Alright, so I did find this at Big Lots. A Big Lots sale was happening nearby recently. It was closing and they were moving locations. So I went in there to see what they had, and I found this in there for 75 cents, and it's still sealed. But I went ahead and picked up R.L. Stine's Mostly Ghostly, Have You Met My Girlfriend on Blu-ray, and it comes with the DVD and the digital HD ultraviolet. So I thought that was a pretty good deal for 75 cents. Anything R.L. Stine for cheap, I'm going to pick up every time. Um, Another thing I picked up, now I don't know if I've showed this, but I saw this at Walmart and I went ahead and picked up the sealed box set of Season 1 and Season 2 of the Are You Afraid of the Dark remake. Just to add that into my Are You Afraid of the Dark collection. So I thought that was neat. Then I found some VHSs at a flea market. I got 4 here. And I was really happy to find these because I didn't have them. First one I found was a Nightmare Room Camp Nowhere VHS. I already had this on DVD, but I thought why not pick up the VHS? It will look good on the shelf. It does have a little dumb sticker here, so I am looking for a replacement case at some point, but I was happy to find that. The seller also had this on VHS, which is When Good Ghouls Go Bad. I have the DVD and the novelization, and now I have the VHS to go with it. So I was happy to find that. And then I found some vintage Goosebumps as well that I was super happy to find. So I found A Night in Terror Tower on VHS from the seller. And all of these, I think he had them priced for $2 or $3. And, you know, while the cases might be starting to chip a little, especially the Night in Terror Tower one, everything looks fine. Very presentable. This one doesn't have the sticker on the side. But I just love the way these VHSs pop. I'm slowly working on getting a complete collection. And then I found one that I think is pretty uncommon. You don't see this one often. And it's Welcome to Dead House. I was searching like a maniac to see if he had like Stay Out of the Basement or like One Day at Horrorland or The Bride of the Living Dummy and Old Story combo, or even the Haunted Mask 2 VHS. But he had these, and I was willing to pick them up, so I picked up 4 VHSs off this flea market seller. I thought it was really cool. And yeah. Next up, we have some DVDs. Guess we'll keep it on the trend. I found these at Second and Charles, which is like this used bookstore chain. I found 2 sealed 3-packs and 1 opened one. So in the sealed ones, I did find this 3-pack thriller of A Night in Terror Tower, Scary House, and Ghost Beach. I didn't have this in the collection, so now I do. I found One Day at Horrorland, Return to Mummy, and A Shocker on Shock Street sealed. And then opened, I found The Ghost Next Door trilogy, and it came from Beneath the Sink. These were all like $6-7 a piece, which I wasn't too happy on, but if you factor in how many episodes you get in these, you get like 7 episodes. You're paying about $1 an episode. And that, in case you didn't hear about the rumor, well, not really a rumor, the announcement on Netflix that the Goosebumps show is being taken off Netflix. I'm assuming that these DVDs might go up temporarily until you see it on like Disney Plus or something. So, yeah, I thought why not pick these up. This was way before the announcement. These were one of the first things I picked up for this haul. I also picked up a tiny little stack from Second and Charles as well. And I think these are like Goodwill, Second and Charles pickups, stuff like that, um, all in one. I found this book called Just Tell Me When We're Dead by F. Clifford. I picked it up because it had like this One Day at Horrorland vibe to it. Looks like a little horror comedy kid story. I found this at Goodwill, so. And I think it's a first printing too. Yep, first printing. So when I find weird stuff like that, like oddball kids horror stuff, I'll always pick it up. I found this reader copy of Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns at Goodwill as well, the same day. And I have this rule: if I find anything Goosebumps at Goodwill, I pick it up no matter what the condition. So yeah, I went ahead and picked this up. I was hoping it would have like the tattoos or something, but it didn't. But nonetheless, I'm happy. I'll take that. And then here's 3 books I found at Second and Charles. I found me a really nice copy of Adventures of Shrinkman. So I was happy to get that. I already have this book. But, you know, this is one that I like to hoard. Because it's like the unofficial, or I guess technically official, Goosebumps Series 2000 book number 26. So, yeah, I'll definitely pick this up every time I see it. And then I found another copy of My Name is Evil. I thought, why not? The price was only like $1.50. And Nightmare Room, you don't find it often, so went ahead and picked it up. And then I found a book I didn't have for my Ghost of Fear Street collection. This one's like a common one. I just never could find it for some reason. And it's Stay Away from the Treehouse. Spongy, if you're out there watching, I heard that you said that this book is bad. So, I don't know. One of my friends said they liked it, so I might go into it at some point. I don't really have high expectations for it, but yeah, I'll check this one out at some point. So yeah, happy to get that. Then, of course, for new Goosebumps and R.L. Stine stuff, I got me, of course, Stein Tinglers, and I'll go ahead and throw up Slappy Beware. I got these two when they released the day of. These came out not too far apart from each other. Stein Tinglers I got the day of, but oddly enough, my Slappy Beware, true story, if you go check out my Twitter, I found this book 2 days before it was supposed to be released in bookstores. So I got it 2 days early, and I kind of went through it. I've kind of steered clear from spoilers of this, but what I have heard is that it's pretty mixed on reviews. A lot of people seem to be on the negative side with it. But Stein Tinglers, it looks fun. And there's a story in here that somebody told me about that connects to the short story in the TV guide from 1997 about the homemade monster. That's a Goosebumps short story. There's a story in here that pretty much resembles that to the T. So, yeah. Can't wait to check these two out at some point. I got them on my reading list, but not like too far apart. You know, maybe not too far down the road. I definitely want to read more Slappy. Maybe read the first 3 before I read something like this. That's on my bucket list to do, just so you guys know. So, yeah, I want to check these out. And then we got some DVD, random stuff, hardcovers. Yeah, hardcovers in this haul. You know, I guess this is related enough. So, I found this, and I thought, why not? I've already reviewed Casper, Spirited Beginning. I have a DVD copy of this, and it's some weird Dollar Tree edition I found years ago. But I found this. This is like the original one, and I like this cover art better. So, Casper Meets Wendy. And then I found a movie that I forgot existed, and I think they made a cartoon of this years later, but found The Little Vampire. Cute little kids horror movie. Nothing too scary, just spooky. So yeah, I thought that I would add that to my shelf. Now for the hardcovers, brace yourselves, y'all, because these were really cool finds. So, you're going to hit the sticker because they're former library books. On a lot on eBay, oh, I hate that. A lot on eBay, this guy had these 2 books for like, I want to say like $8 shipped. So I said, you know what, I'll take them. They're most wanted books. But I got A Nightmare on Clown Street and Here Comes the Shaggy in hardcover, as you can see. Fred, Here Comes the Shaggy. It's probably one of the better moderns I've read. Haven't read A Nightmare on Clown Street. It seems to be mixed. Some people love it. Some people really don't like it. So this one's one of the last most wanted I need to finish to complete the series and do a ranking. So I'll try to get to this one at some point. Somebody told me that When the Ghost Dog Howls features a character called Murder the Clown, so I don't know if they're tied together or if I have to read them both. Someone out in the comment section let me know. Do I have to read When the Ghost Dog Howls to read this? Because I really want to get this out the way. So, yeah. Got 2 most wanted hardcovers. And possibly my favorite find I found recently was a hardcover of a Give Yourself Goosebumps special edition. And like I've said in past videos, whenever I find hardcovers of Give Yourself Goosebumps, I buy them. And I decided to buy this, Into the Jaws of Doom. Yeah, it's a Fallout bound hardcover. You don't find these every day. You really don't. So, I paid up a little bit for it, but it's something that I really want. I have 2 of them now, I think, in the special editions. I think I just need 6 more to have them all in hardcover. That's my long-term goal as a collector as of now. Collecting the odd stuff that I want. This is some of the odd stuff. I think we got some Miscellaneous here. Yeah, Miscellaneous. So I got 2 Miscellaneous things. I found this at where did I find this? It was at a mom and pop bookstore, and they were doing this promotion where I went with my girlfriend, and she bought a few books, and you got a free book from the shelf, used book. And I went on the shelf and I found this, so I went ahead and snagged it. A Nightmare Before Christmas, the movie novelization. And you don't see these every day. I think on eBay they want a lot of money for this, and I got it for free. So, yeah, I was really stoked about that. So I have this in the collection. I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of this movie, but I watch it every year at least twice. Once for Halloween, once for Christmas. So, yeah, it's a classic. I'm not the biggest fan, though. I'll just be honest. So, yeah, got that. And then I found this at Barnes & Noble one day, and I was just so perplexed about it that I picked it up. If you remember the Choose Your Own Adventure books, they kind of branched off into Choose Your Own Nightmare. I've even reviewed some on the channel. I found this Choose Your Own Adventure, I guess, graphic novel, and it's called 8th Grade Witch. Seems like a kid's horror, preteen type of horror book. And the art actually looks pretty decent in here. I'll show you some art in here. Let me pick out a page to show you. There was one page that I thought was really good. And here's a good page. I mean, look at the art in here. Looks really fun. And it's like a choose your own adventure type of format too. So when you hit a certain page, it tells you to go to another page and you'll hit an end randomly. So I kind of want to try this format out, see if the graphic novel version holds up. So that's why I picked it up. And then here's some eBay finds. I did pick up a secondary copy of this. Now I got this for like $10 shipped, and I told myself this is one of the few books, whenever I see it dirt cheap, I'm always going to buy it no matter what. And I found a secondary copy of TV Book 14, You Can't Scare Me. Yeah, it has these like stickers on them. I just have to peel them off. But for like $10, and everything's structurally sound, all the pictures are attached, all the pages are still intact. I'm not going to complain. It actually presents better than my other copy I have on my shelf, so I might replace it. So yeah, for $10, I'm not going to pass that up. Gotta be kidding me. And then this book, oh my good lord, man. Every time I've gone to buy this in the past, a seller has canceled on me, and I've tried to buy this like 3 times. And finally a seller put one up for a price that I was willing to pay. I'm trying to complete the Target 5 exclusives from 2015. They did Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes, A Shocker on Shock Street, The Blob That Ate Everyone, Scarecrow Walks at Midnight, and Night of the Living Dummy 2. Since I already have Scarecrow and Blob, and I think I showed them in a past haul, I've been trying to pick up the other 3. And I found this, finally, and they finally shipped it to me, Night of the Living Dummy 2, the Target exclusive. Now, what is special about this is that they're the thin versions, and they're made to look like the originals, and they kind of have the similar look to the book tins, except without the same binding quality. But this is like Target's unofficial book tin, and I'm assuming that's why some of these books that were featured in this collection have not been put into book tins, because maybe Target signed some type of agreement or something. I don't know, but I'm super happy to get this, and now I only need 2 left. So, trying to get that completed at some point. Now we're down to the last few things. I did find at a video game shop. I was just randomly shopping around for some video games. If you guys don't know, I am a video game collector. I collect horror video games. I like playing Silent Hill, Resident Evil. I play the Evil Dead games. I've been playing those. You know, so a couple other horror games I collect. And I went in there to, you know, sell some stuff off, and I had some store credit, and they had this, and I haven't seen one of these in a long time, since it probably came out. And when this came out years ago, I was in my teens, and I just didn't care. But now, I've been trying to find a sealed copy of this in the wild. I found a sealed version on PS2 and the Wii, but I did find an open DS copy of Goosebumps Horrorland. And it has, I think, the manual inside. Or something inside. Oh yeah, it has the manual inside. And it even has this, like, little white insert. So, I was like, sure, why not? I used my store credit, so essentially I didn't have to pay any cash outright for it. So, I'll take that. It's going right on my shelf. When I get a sealed copy, I'll definitely upgrade it. So, glad to have that. And then I got down to the last couple of things here. So in case you didn't know, R.L. Stine's comics Stuff of Nightmare is released, and I went out to the comic shop and I got a few of the covers that came out. I was mainly after this comic right here. This is the Virgin Glow in the Dark cover for the Tim Jacobus art, and that's really cool. I got to get this in a top loader. Definitely plan on displaying this. This is a really good cover. Very reminiscent to Attack of the Graveyard Ghouls to me. For some reason. I think it's the design of the little ghoul on the bottom. And you can kind of see the font there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, there you go. It's a glare though. Stuff of Nightmares. It glows in the dark. It's really cool. So I picked that up. Then I picked up this Fear Street Homage variant. I think Homage is one of the Cheerleaders covers. And this is the Monster Maker, so the art looks really cool. Looks like a Fear Street cover. Can't wait to check this series out. I might wait on a trade, but I don't want to break these open. And then my shop also had the one per store thank you variant. So each comic shop, if they met like an order qualifier, they got this as like a thank you. And they only had this for like 20 bucks, and I said, you know what, I want this for my collection. So I went ahead and picked that up. I like the sketch cover. I was looking for like the 1 in 100, and there's like a 1 in 150 variant. There are some online exclusives. I don't know if I'm going to jump down the rabbit hole with this series yet. I'm going to try to see the quality of it and see if I want to. Maybe at some point I will, when I get to a point where I'm done collecting what I want. And if this is on my list of stuff I want, I'll continue it then. But yeah, as of now, super happy with that. I got to go to the comic shop and pick up some of the other issues that came out recently. I think the second issue. So yeah, thought I'd share those with you. And then, last but certainly not least, in case you didn't know, there was some stuff given out at Barnes & Noble and Books A Million recently. So, Barnes & Noble was giving away a Goosebumps wallet, which I have here. And they had limited supply, and it's just like a little Velcro wallet. If you bought a Goosebumps book, and I went and bought a copy of Deep Trouble, the classic reprint, because I didn't have it. But what's also cool getting the wallet is that this Deep Trouble, I know Monster Blood recently found one of these. It's a skinny Deep Trouble, a skinny version, which ironically Deep Trouble during the original 62 print run also had a skinny version with unknown origins. But if you look at the binding here, it looks like a book tin quality. It's just super thin. You know, I guess I can try to compare the size, even with the Target. I mean, look how skinny this thing is. You can see it, right? It's super skinny. I don't know what it is. So I went ahead and bought it. It's the, let's see here, the 41st printing. I'm assuming that after a certain point they just switched over to this to save money. But yeah, thought I'd share that. And then, last but not least, Books A Million was giving away a Goosebumps 30th anniversary tote bag. And when I heard that, I went to the store and I bought a book that I already had. I got a copy of Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns. Hindsight, I should have probably showed it in the video, but I have it put away for some reason. I don't know why, but I did bring out the bag to show you. So I did get the Goosebumps 30th anniversary bag. It has the Slappy Beware art, and when you open up the sides, it says Goosebumps 30 years. Cool little bag. It was free with any Goosebumps book purchase, and I think all the stores are doing it. So if you want one of these, you could probably go there while supplies last and grab you one. It's completely free. You just got to buy a Goosebumps book to get it. So yeah, that's the last thing I want to show in this haul video. Yeah, so yeah, that's my haul. I know it's kind of a short haul compared to some other ones in the past. Let me know down in the comment section, when have you picked up Goosebumps related recently? Have you found some Goosebumps merch out shopping in like department stores? Did you find any good finds in the bookstores? Did you go to Books A Million to get your free tote bag? Did you go to Barnes & Noble and get your free wallet? I want to know. And stay tuned. I do got some book reviews coming out soon and some more talk videos with you. Love you all. Thank you again for 900 subscribers. Let's continue it and let's grow this channel. Let's see how far we can get it. And yeah, that's all I got. I'll see you next time.